like the best way I can describe it is I would feel off, but then I would have to understand why I feel that way. And most of it is because, like, okay, well, maybe I drank 2 cans of Monster that day. Monster Energy has a texture as far as a drink goes.
Yeah.
And that texture may be doing something in my throat that isn't natural, but it's just unnatural enough that it takes notice in my brain.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, hey, what's going on here? And I think in those moments, it's real easy for my brain to over-exaggerate or overthink the moment, where it goes into like a whole panic state of like, maybe I'm dying.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, that's the whole, like,
maybe
stuff.
I shouldn't have been doing this one thing, or smoking cigarettes as much as I have, or eating this thing as much as I have, or this and that. I deal with that. And then from there, I rationalize back into the middle ground where I'm like, okay, if that is the thing that kills me, why didn't it kill me yet?
That's a good point. If something hasn't killed me, I probably don't have it.
Well, no, shit. Seriously.
Okay.
They always say, oh, smoking's gonna kill you, drinking's gonna kill you, this is gonna kill you, that's gonna kill you. Yeah. And then I live my life, and I've seen people. I swear to God, dude, I've seen people who has been like 90,
the healthiest people.
Yeah,
just chain smoking,
even famous people,
drinking a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Keith Richards
Like,
and shit like that.
when I was working down in Texas on a job, I watched this like 80-year-old dude jump off the back of a trailer. It was like 6 feet in the air, and he just like jumped down for boom.
He died?
Threw the shit around. No,
Yeah, 100%.
Sorry, you built it up like he was gonna die.
No,
he
that's
was
what I'm
80.
saying.
Dude, he was old as shit. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, dude, I would not expect somebody your age doing something like that.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the cigarette in his mouth, and just like,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
It's like, it's hard for me.
He was actually
I've
60,
always
but he
felt
looked 80.
that life
all the cigarettes.
itself, I think life itself is connected to will. If your will to live is there, you will live.
Well, that's the thing with here. Let me interfere. Like, have you seen those guys? They'll finally retire. Once they retire, for like a year, sitting on their couch, they're dead. But like they've been working their whole lives, all the way to like 80 or 90. They're fine. Once they stop working, they have no purpose no more, no meaning.
It's the second they feel like living doesn't matter.
Yep.
That they lose it. So it's like, I think it kind of, in a way, I think in kind of like, I don't know if you call it mythology or whatever, but
folklore.
You know how they usually talk about like vampires, for instance.
Yeah.
And the whole immortality thing.
A lot of smut books have vampires. Yeah.
Yeah, but the immortality side of things. So the immortality is usually, it's glorified by those who don't have it.
Yeah.
But the ones that have it mourn it.
Yep.
Because now you have to live for eternity losing people that you make connections with. And so it's a double-edged sword. You could live forever, but do you want to?
Oh my
Yes.
God! Would you guys be vampires?
Yes, I would gladly do it. I
You'd
would
happily do it. How about you, Randy?
But I'm also a sociopath, so.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
think
with
I
you
don't
there,
well,
like,
see. It's funny you say
people call me a
sociopath.
vampire anyway.
I would think the term sociopath in that manner would apply to the present day society. But we're talking about a being living forever. You're going through multiple societal changes.
That's me, homie.
Well, I mean, that just
Yeah.
comes with the understanding of the contract you're signing. You are going to witness friends die. You're going to witness family die. You're going to witness children,
And you're
grandchildren.
but
You're going
see-
to watch your entire bloodline disappear.
Well, no, but you also have to remember the counterbalance.
You see the rest of it though.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a counterbalance.
Yeah.
So as you live eternity, you have an eternity of turmoil, but you also have an eternity of happiness.
I'm about to translate for this.
You're going to
motherfucker.
constantly...
Well, no, wait a second.
No.
You
You're
have
going
to have a bunch of kids before you become vampire, though, so that way your lineage can spread and you can watch it and protect it.
Well, but even if the lineage isn't there, we're talking outside of selfish gains. We're talking about
Lineage
things...
isn't selfish gains.
No. I would say it kind of is, but no. The whole
I think
point.
it's more selfish not to pass it on.
No, I think the whole point is like what comes down is like what the universe can present to you as well as what you can give to it, and vice versa. what you can take from each other as well. So
This motherfucker.
even though you're going to live in eternity experiencing all of these horrors, in that same eternity, you will have experienced more
What?
goodness than anybody else.
Yeah.
Because you're always going to come across a good person. And you're always going to lose a good person.
That's from a philosophical standpoint.
Well,
Well,
kind
you
of,
gotta
yeah.
look at it
I
like
mean,
that,
maybe
though.
you'll
I
live.
see your point,
Maybe
though.
you'll live to the end of days where everyone's a shitbag. But all in all, in comparison to those around you, this guy lives 80 years. He gets 80 years of good experiences and bad experiences. You live a millennia of good experiences and bad experiences. Who lost?
Personally, I'm gonna say you.
How so?
Because
Which one? The one who lived long or the one who
Yeah,
didn't?
who's the you?
the person who lived the longest, because there's a certain thing when it comes to burying a parent that's near to be expected in a lifetime.
Wait. Bearing a parent, can you explain that?
I mean, yeah,
I've never birthed a parent, so I need to know what bearing a parent is. 'Cause that's what I'm thinking.
Plotting. They're dead, and you have to plot them. You're burying them.
Burying. I'm sorry. I thought you said burying.
Hey, you're the.
So
I
when
was
I was
wondering.
thinking burying a parent, I was like, I've never birthed a parent, so I need to know what we're going at with
I've
it.
never buried one either, so.
This is rich coming from you, by the way. Shut the fuck up.
No, look, honestly, I was genuinely concerned. All right, no, I understand what you're talking about. So burying a parent, I need to understand what you mean by that.
Okay, so, like, whenever you are born, you understand that the
You
generations.
have parents. They're gonna die one day.
Yeah, the generations
You
before
gotta
you.
fucking-
Wait, I want to hear Sandy Riber.
Statistically, the generations that are born before you are going to pass before you. So your grandparents will pass before your parents will pass before you will pass before your children.
Yes.
At a certain point, you are expecting to, in your life, bury a grandparent, bury a parent. Maybe, hopefully not ever, bury a child.
Well, see, okay, so in the case of immortality, assuming child in question did not get immortality, you'll be burying the child as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you would be burying grandchildren.
Yeah.
No,
And then you'd be burying
rest of them.
great-great-grandchildren.
And it's no argument that is awful. Like, no one should have to bury a child,
I see
grandchild,
exactly what you're talking about.
great-grandchild. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm with
Everything-
Randy.
No one wants to outlive that. But at the same time, everyone wants to experience a lifetime of goodness.
Dude, this is
So-
eternity for one, but hold on. What Randy's saying.
If you had the opportunity to let that experience not only affect you, but affect you in a positive way, you would be able to transfer that knowledge to someone who did not have that opportunity.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, you could definitely transfer the knowledges of your wisdom, I guess. would
Yeah,
be the
it's
best.
kind of like taking a great evil on your shoulders.
burying
that-
the cross or burying the cross.
Yeah.
Not
So that
burying the cross. Don't get me
one-
fucked up on that.
yeah, but I got where you were. Yeah, so you bear that great evil, or bearing the cross, for instance, on your shoulders, in order to make sure that those that live without you or beyond you have an opportunity to get ahead of your understanding than what you understood at your peak.
Could you explain?
That was
peak?
the most circular thing I've ever heard ever. So to what
It's a circle of life.
So to what understanding of what understandings had what understanding?
Explain that real fast, by the way.
No. It's not about to what understanding, to what understanding, to what understanding. So, the purpose of it is that if you have to bear the consequences to ensure that the next generation or those that come after you can do better than you did,
Yes.
or can dodge those consequences,
Okay. Yes.
you would do that,
Yes.
right?
Hands down every time.
And that's where the immortality question comes from. The selfish reason to not be immortal is because of how it would affect me.
In what capacity? Okay, so okay. So
To not be immortal because I have to bury my child, it's selfish.
Yeah.
When I have the opportunity to affect all children going forward.
What do you mean by
Does that make any
effects, by the
sense?
way?
Just
Careful
sacrifice
now.
your
Yeah,
child.
No, it's not about sacrificing your child, but it's more
It's
of like
not, no.
it's
I see-
it's
I know,
about
no.
the
We were
gamble.
messing
It's about the
around.
gamble of risk, and the gamble of risk in the matter is like if I can bear
it's-
the consequence that someone, not just my child, can avoid,
What's the risk though?
that's beneficial to humans, not just me.
That's not a risk though.
Does that make any sense?
well, that's
risk
what I'm
has
trying to
do-
figure
it's
out.
inevitable. Risk is inevitable, or like it's not like bad stuff's gonna happen. That is inevitable, especially.
no,
if you're
no,
immortal.
100%. That
There's no risk.
But-
Risk is like there's a chance
No,
something back. Can
well,
happen.
okay, so the risk is implied because of the latter. If you have immortality, your risk is gone, but the gain remains.
What gain?
Your risk is death. Your gain is what you can transfer beyond that.
Okay.
But you also get the pain, which is what you talk about, which you're talking about, like
The
burying
pain
children
is
or
what
whatever.
you gain personally.
It's just alright.
The pain is what you gain personally. Those around you don't gain that pain. You do.
Well, you probably get numb to
Well,
it, right?
you don't get any pleasure either. It's all just pure pain.
Well, that defines what you.
Oh, there's always pleasure with vampires. Have you not read these
No,
books, dude?
no. What I'm saying is,
Yeah, going back to the Milky Maid Glory Hills.
why they're-
no.
That's why they're
No,
so
no, no.
Morning
sexually
glory
active.
milking farm.
no, you got to
That's
think
what-
about it. Okay, so the pleasure aspect of it. What do you define as pleasure? So if I find pleasure out of saving those beyond me,
Okay, so pleasure would be the opposite of pain, which is what you kept saying. You kept saying it would be pain. The
pain would be I'm the only one that gets to enjoy this world.
No, you're not.
No, that's what pain would be to me.
Okay, well, see, that's where it's different here because, like, I don't know. I would suffer that pain to help create future generations to flourish.
Okay.
To me, the pain is worth it then.
Exactly. That's why you
But
would
that's
choose
where my pleasure
immortality.
is. My pleasure is creating
Creating a better future for those around
Yes.
you. Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm saying. And immortality,
Yes.
that is the selfless path. You're doing more for others than for yourself.
But you
If
don't have
you're
to do that.
worried
Yeah, well,
about
see,
yourself,
that just makes a
You're
decent
only
person.
focused on the harm that's coming your way.
But you'll get used
But
to
I'm
it.
more focused on the harm that's coming everybody's way.
Careful with the word coming, by the way.
I love to come. Do you?
No. I hate it.
Can we
I love
take a
you.
quick...
Yes, let's take a break. We'll be right back.